Hey, all, it's Tom. Well, winter time's coming, so the videos are going to be coming more and more from the inside. So, what we have here today is we have an old colonial H-4, the heavy duty hunter. That's what it's called. Phenomenal blade. It's an eighth-inch thick. These old colonials, they take an edge and they stick it like glue. It's. I've been using it now for maybe 2-3 weeks. Haven't got really a chance to get out. Ooh, hello there. Haven't really got a chance to get out and use it extensively, chop it on trees and stuff. And I'll tell you, I have to be honest that a lot of my videos are not being posted because of the crap that's going on YouTube. So I'm just going out and having fun. So I need my time, and I know you need your time too. So this is your time. My time is a whole other matter. But here's a knife. So what we have here is we got a 5.5 inch carbon steel blade 1095 saber ground, and I haven't cleaned it up yet. Nice upswept tip on it. Now this knife was rumored. I haven't got any evidence on it yet to have been Colonial's addition to the combat knives of World War II. That's how old this knife is. So now, 5.5 inch, eighth-inch thick, 1095 carbon blade, nickel steel bolsters. These are always plastic. These scales are just plastic, bone-looking scales. Another nickel bolster on the back. Now, to look at these knives, it looks like it's a full tang, right? You swear to God it is. Till you get there. What that dimple is where the split tang starts. These knives were made with a tang on the top, and a tang on the bottom, and no tang in the middle. There's nothing in the middle. So I got a hold of Steve Palmentero, I think his name is, from Colonial Knives, up there in Connecticut. And we got talking about these knives, and they're still made. Not these knives, but Colonial knives are still made. And they're bringing out a new line of tactical folders. So I'm working on that. But I wanted to bring you this blade because this blade was made in the 30s, or 40s, I'm sorry. This particular one. It's called the Heavy Duty Hunter. And then Colonial was contracted to make them for World War II, but there's no physical evidence I could find that they were ever issued or handed out during World War II. But so far with this knife, like I said, I haven't got out chopping on anything with it because of that stick tang, or double stick tang, that kind of got me worried. But I'm figuring a knife has held up this long, right? So now, pin the scales on here. Pin the scale on a knifey. They've got these little, like, roll pins on most of their knives. Now, most of these old Colonial knives are workhorses. You can't stop them. They've been around for, 50, 60, 70 years, and you just can't stop that, most of them. Now, Colonial is a knife company that teamed up with Imperial back in the 40s, and they're from the Knife Valley up there in New York, Providence, Rhode Island. I'm sorry, and the family has been making knives for a little bit over 100 years, and it's all family. I'm going to say Palmentario, I think, is the closest I'm going to get to it. Family. They've been making knives for, over 100 years now. His grandfather, his father, and now him. So when you pick up a Colonial knife, you're picking up a piece of American heritage, or an Imperial, or a Charade, or any of them old knives from, like, just say 70 back. you're picking up a piece of American history. You're picking up a good blade, generally a good carbon blade. This is a mirror polish, and I'll be getting to the stuff I use to polish it up at a later video. But man, what a knife! Now, this didn't come with a sheath because 90% of the time the sheaths fell apart. So I got a hold of a guy on eBay, and he sent me an original sheath. A friend of mine that I know. The original sheath was made out of PU leather, not PU leather, a PU leather. Plastic, something out of the leather. It's like a pleather. It was a sheath to hold the knife, and that's about as good as it got. So I sat down and I made this sheath for it. It's all, it's not the fanciest, greatest thing on the face of the earth, but it does hold the knife. I do have a pocket on front for my fire stuff. They didn't have any of the original sheaths at Colonial, or I would have picked one of them up because I like my knives with the original sheaths with them. So as you see, it holds the knife and it holds it well. So this is the Colonial Heavy Duty Hunter H-4. Great knife. You get a chance to get them. They're all over eBay for some reason all of a sudden. But like I said, this knife was supposedly a knife that was supposed to be issued during World War II and used by some combat troops. Which ones, I don't know. Maybe they were National Guard units or something. I don't know. I can't find any evidence, but that's what the rumor says. So this is Tom. I want to thank you for your time and your patience. If you're not subscribed, please do. Don't forget to like and share out the video. And we will see you guys on the next one.